Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel. So today is part 2 of my $50 makeup challenge using e.l.f. products. I will leave up in the cards if you have not seen part 1. You can go take a look at that. As I was editing, my video was getting a little bit long, so I decided to split it up into 2 parts. And the first part, I tested out gel eye masks as well as a BB cream and a concealer. So in this part, we're testing out a liquid highlighter, an eyeshadow palette, a mascara, and a tinted lip oil. So definitely stay tuned if you would like to see that. But before we get into that, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. And give this a thumbs up if you would like to see more of these $50 makeup challenges using one brand or one store. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get into part 2. All right, so the next product that I got was actually on clearance. So this was the highlighting pearl paint, and it is in the shade Pink Lady. It is regularly $4. I got it on clearance for $2.80. I actually prefer liquid highlighters to powder ones because, again, I think using liquid highlighters when you don't wear foundation or when you wear very light coverage, I think it actually looks a little more natural. So it's in kind of a light pink rose gold shade. Oh, it looks like a little lip gloss tube. So I started pushing some out and only like clear oil was coming out. There may be a reason why this was on clearance. Yeah, like just some clear liquid stuff was coming out first. Highlighter starting to come out. But hopefully it doesn't look like that because that's super patchy. Here, I'll try to like mix it up on my hand maybe. We'll do our best. Okay, I'm gonna grab my sponge and just well, it definitely gives a glow. I don't know if you can tell on my hand. That was me trying to blend it in as much as I could, but it is still separating so badly. There's like this oily, clear oil that just refuses to mix in with the rest of the product. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. So this is the product that I was most interested in. I actually went to Target to get this product as well as the concealer. This is the 18 Hit Wonders Eyeshadow Palette. It is a new palette. I think it's e.l.f.'s newest palette. It has 18 shadows. It's got a mixture of mattes and shimmers, and it has a mixture of warm tone shades, cool tone shades, and then you've got kind of your row of bright colors right here, and you have your more natural everyday colors kind of around the perimeter. This is $14 for 18 shades, so that brings it up to a little less than $1 per shade. I think today, because I have more of a natural makeup look, I'm gonna go with more of a natural eye look. I'm gonna first go into this shade Peachy right here. It doesn't have a mirror. That's one downside of this. You would think because this is such a huge palette that they have room for a mirror, but no mirror. e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes tend to not have mirrors. This is definitely the kind of eyeshadow that you have to build up, which I actually prefer. So I think I'm then going to go into the shade Heat right here. It's a little more orangey of a tone. And I'm going to take that directly in my crease. So now I'm going to go into the shade Heat. That's this kind of reddish shade right here. It's not a shimmer shade, but it's one of those shades that's matte with a bit of sparkle in it, with a bit of shimmer in it. These two shades are like that. They're kind of matte shades with a bit of shimmer in them. But I'm gonna grab a little bit of that and I'm gonna kind of put that on the outer V. So far so good. So with this, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the shade Penny. It's this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that just with my finger, and I'm gonna put that all over the lid. I like that. I very much use the more warm tones in here, but you can definitely use more cool tones over here. You can go with a very colorful look with these shades in the center. Yeah, I quite enjoy it actually. I think they're good quality. They blend well, the mattes blend well. The shimmers are the kind of shimmers that I like. They're not super glittery. I think though that you probably can build it up a little bit, or if you spray your brush with some Fix Plus or some kind of setting spray, I think you can definitely get more of a glittery look out of these shimmer shades. The next product that we got I'm very excited about. I always get super excited about mascaras. Why didn't y'all tell me I had a bottle of Windex in the background this whole time? Now I look like a real YouTuber. So this is the Volume Plumping Mascara in black. They did have a few to choose from. They had one that was lengthening, one that was volumizing. Volumizing, that's a word. So this one right here was only $3, not bad. And this is what the wand looks like. It's not really big and fluffy, kind of just a standard size wand. It's not as voluming. It's not quite as volumizing as the Found mascara that I got, but funny story, I had to throw that away because the whole top, it like broke down here. So below where you would screw it off so that it comes through the little suctioning, it broke off down there completely. So I had to throw that away. But it is a little bit more volumizing than the Mega Volume Mascara from Wet n Wild that I recently tried out, which I think has a similar wand. I think it's definitely worth $3. I'm not really the kind that likes to put mascara on my lower lashes, but if you do, I think you'll find it easy to do it with this one because it's so small. So this right here is one coat on my eyelashes. What do we think? I really like it. So the next product that I got is actually a blush and bronzer. It is their Aqua Beauty Aqua Infused Blush and Bronzer. So this is in the shade Bronzed Pink Beige. I think it might be a little too dark, but we will see. This is the only shade that they had in my Target. This does have dimethicone in it, which I did go over a lot of ingredients that are in makeup products, so if you would like to watch that video, I will leave it linked up in the cards above. This is what it looks like. It's got kind of blue lettering for Aqua Infused. So I might actually return this and not use it because look at that. That is so dark. And it's actually, I feel like it's lighter on camera than it is in person. I'm not going to be able to use that. That's going to be a complete waste. It is so much lighter on camera than it is in person, so imagine that as being like a shade or two darker than this. I'm not going to use that, and I actually might try to return it. So that was my bronzer and brush. So that was my bronzer and blush that I was going to use. So I guess we will skip out on that. And I'm going to go ahead and move to the lip shade. So sorry that didn't go as I planned. And I feel like this might not either because I think I got a lip product that won't go with my eyes. So this is a great video. So I got the Tinted Lip Oil right here, and this is in the shade Nude Kiss. So it's super cute. It comes with a little loop, like almost a little, I mean, I know it's really to hang them up on the shelf, but I can imagine that it's for me to carry around like this. This is a tinted lip oil, so I'm hoping that even if it's not the right shade, it won't look too bad because it hopefully won't be too opaque. And a like definite doe foot applicator. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's even more, it's almost like it has a little shelf for you to put your lip in. It smells good. I don't know what to think of this. I actually like the color. I think it would look better not with this eye look. And I think this would be a good color for like an everyday. I don't know that I like how it applies though. And actually, I think that the doe foot side made it harder to apply. So it didn't apply much product and it would kind of drag my lips with it. So I actually ended up turning it over to the flat side, and that one applied much more product at once and it glided over. So, but yeah, I really like this formula too. It's a tinted lip oil, so it's not a lip gloss. So it's not goopy, it's not sticky. Let's see with my hair fling test. Ah, I didn't really get any hair stuck to it. If you have long hair, you know the struggle. It probably is one of those things that it won't last very long, but I don't mind lip glosses, lipsticks. They usually don't last very long, so it's understood that you will be reapplying throughout the day, which is fine by me. But I will be back at the end of the day and I'll kind of tell you my thoughts on all the products that I tried out. Alright y'all, so I am back. It is the end of the day. Sorry I had to kind of switch angles because if I were to sit where I usually sit, the sun is smack dab in my face. I'm going to go ahead and go through all of the products, tell you how they wore throughout the day. It is now a little after 4 p.m. I put this on a little after 10 a.m. so it's been around 6 hours or so that I've had this on. So let's go through all of the products. So as for the highlighter, this one, I know I complained about it when I first put it on and said that it was too much for me. It was too separated. It was just hard to work with. I actually really like how it looks on my face right now. I got really up close and personal with my mirror, and you can't even tell that you can barely even tell that I have anything on my face. It just sinks into the skin quite beautifully. It doesn't sit on top of the skin. It doesn't look like you've got this streak of highlighter on your face. It's not very glittery or shimmery. It's the kind of product that you can definitely create a blinding highlight with this product. So I used it with my finger and that was a little too blinding for me, so I then went and blended it out with my sponge and that was a lot better for me. So if you like a very natural highlight, you can definitely get that with this. Just I would recommend blending it out with a sponge rather than with your fingers. For the mascara, I still love this. It is not flaked off whatsoever. It has not gotten in my eyes. It hasn't irritated them. Hold on, I gotta go yell at my dogs. So it didn't flake off, it hasn't irritated my eyes at all. It's not the most voluminous mascara that I've ever used. It is technically a volume something or another, a volume plumping mascara, and I only used maybe one coat, so I think you can definitely build it up a little bit more. The last one was the Tinted Lip Oil. So I did put a little bit more on before I started filming this. It did wear off. But that was to be expected. This is a lip oil, it's not a liquid lipstick, which is basically the only product that will stay on your lips throughout the day. Like I was saying, the only thing I don't like about it is the actual doe foot applicator. That side I think doesn't apply enough product, and then it tugs at the lips, so I think it's better to use this other side, the flat side, to put on to apply the gloss. Alright y'all, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video every Wednesday and Saturday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye y'all!